So we're gonna go through the entire golf swing with you, and we're gonna break it down in detail. And this is what it looks like. We've got the grip, 3, 2. 3 fingers holding on to the club, balancing the shaft. These 2 fingers are just going for the right, no tension in the left thumb. I'm going to place my right hand on the club. These 2 fingers hook under the grip and they're married to my thumb. You can do piggyback or you can do interlock. It doesn't matter because the pinky serves no purpose. The thumb, again, has to be relaxed because if it's too much pressure in both thumbs, the thumb's muscles are connected to the wrists and it tightens up the wrists and you will not be able to do this. So let's keep those thumbs really flexed, no pressure, and not a death grip, if you will.
Okay.
This index finger here hooks under the grip and it just goes for the ride. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to position our body. I'm 5'2", so I'm standing up nice and tall. I'm gonna open my stance. My hands are in a position to where the butt of the club is at the middle of my left thigh to create the angle. The angle looks like this and not like that. You gotta create the angle because this club is pushed back in that line of direction. When I move my left shoulder, I move my left knee. Left shoulder, left knee, left arm is straight, right arm is slightly bent, and this allows me to do this. Club face is square. We don't ever want to leave the club face open or closed. In today's world, the white line that's on your club, you can see it needs to be horizontal. Place the club behind the ball. I grip the club. My weight distribution is not on my toes, Stephen. It's on my heels. So I'm sitting back like as if I'm sitting in a chair, if you will. So now I'm sitting back. I lift my feet up. I've got my weight distribution on my heels. The club is behind the ball, directly behind the ball. The first movement I'm gonna make is I'm gonna move my left shoulder and my left knee, and it looks like this. What's happening with my right knee? Well, I'm gonna tell you my little secret. My right knee, I lock it in because I cannot afford to extend it out. So my right knee is locked in position. It's a wall here and a wall here. My left toe is pointed out just a little, which allows my left knee to turn more fluently. Let's get back to the takeaway. Takeaway, we've referred to this as A, B. The butt of the club is pointing at my target. The shaft is parallel to the ground. And at this point, my right elbow is tucked in and my left arm is straight. Now at this point, Stephen, all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my shoulders. Left knee turns, left shoulder turns. This puts me in what we call loading position. My hands are in a loading position and my right arm is in a position to come down. This is what people refer to as a chicken wing. Keep it under, because when you keep it under, it allows you to come back in this direction here. Remember, the butt of the club is looking for the ball. Golf is nothing but an angle. Keep the angle. Keep the swing playing. So the hands are in a loading position. My chin is up. I can see the ball. My left shoulder is underneath my chin. Now I'm going to do what we call a bump. I'm going to bump my left hip into the wall, and it's also called rotation. Boop. Boop. Bump. I'm bumping into a wall, Stephen. Boop. I don't want to leave my left toe pointed out too much because when I come to the wall, it'll open up my hips. Well, guess what? I don't want to open my hips because the ball is now going to go dead left. I want my ball to go straight down my direction and my path. So therefore, I'm going to bump into the wall. And I'm going to show you that move again. It looks like this. A, B, turn the shoulders. Shoulder is under my chin. Bump, toe. Bump, right toe. I'm rotating the lower body. The lower body moves slower than the upper body, so I am positioning my lower body to be in position and get ready for the upper body to come down. You see that movement? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm trying to make sure that the upper body is in connection with the lower body. My right elbow is tucked in, and so is my right knee. Now that tells me that my body is in synchronization. It has to be in synchronization. Now, what is my next move, Stephen? I'm here, coming down towards the ball. I'm moving slowly, I'm coming back. Now I'm gonna release my right arm, and it looks something like this, and my wrists. Boop. Boop. Come back to B, release the arm. Release the arm. You can start releasing the right arm about a foot before the ball, and by the time the club reaches the ball, that right arm is at full extension, and then I take my right arm and I push down towards my target, and my hands are fully extended here. When I get to that point, I turn the body, I follow through. You can see the back of my heel, belly button is pointing at my target, and I have now finished the swing. That is the whole swing.